Domination. Capture the objectives.
Enemy is Alpha.
Yeah, it's never really that good when you start a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, taking a tube right to the face. It's tough to find good lobbies in Modern Warfare 2. I would say the game is dead, yes, but you can still get lucky once in a while. Find a lobby where it's not too bad. This lobby was pretty bad. I would say there was 3 or 4 one-man army tubers, and the rest were probably sniping, maybe one assault rifle guy. And, sometimes when you're getting your face tubed off, you just gotta, as Fick and Sandy would say, put on your big boy pants, bust out a UMP, and go kick some ass. So that's what I did in this game. I don't even remember the last time I uploaded a game where I actually used the UMP, because I get destroyed right there, you beast. And I think a little bit later on I switched to the silenced FAMAS. But anyway, you might be able to hear in the background Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I got baby LP down here with me again. It's the only time I can really get a commentary in, so we'll see if she decides to come over and visit me in my little nook of an office. But anyway, it's kind of, the first death is kind of what I want to talk about. I did a commentary before where I talked about, is it just our bad attitudes why we can't have a normal death? Like, it always seems like we have to come up with an excuse of why we died. And I kind of want to expand on that a little bit. You know, a lot of my friends, real life friends or online friends or whatever you want to call them, have quit the series. They don't play Call of Duty anymore. I don't play Call of Duty as much as I used to. And a lot of them say it's because the series is going downhill. It caters to noobs, which I think is the dumbest word. They say that they don't care about the veteran Call of Duty gamer anymore, as I jacked that dude up with a stun grenade. And, you know, they say they're gearing towards the 2% instead of, you know, the masses. And even I've talked about that before. And they say every death is BS. Every death is BS, and they're tired of dying to BS. And so they just quit the series. And they say that the series is just going in the crapper, so to speak. And it's one of those pick your brain commentaries. It was nice having some red boxes for this first AC-130. I did end up getting a second AC-130. There was not too many red boxes. But anyway, I know that the newer Call of Duties, they do have some connection issues. They do have some camera angle issues or whatever the case may be. But, you know, it comes to a point where you just got to deal with that if you're going to keep playing the series. So other than, you know, stuff like that, are we really justified in freaking out about some of our quote-unquote BS deaths? Is the series really going down that hard, or are we just making excuses for our deaths? I tell you what, you go talk to somebody who just started playing Call of Duty, and they absolutely love this series, and they have no idea what you're talking about when you talk about lag, when you talk about getting shot around the corner, when you talk about, you know, they might notice a bad laggy game, but you know what I mean. For the most part, they don't know what you're talking about when you go on about these BS deaths. Now you say, well, LP, I was on a 24 streak, ready to get my nuke, and I ran past a barrel and exploded. That's BS. I hate this game. This game sucks. Does the game really suck, or should you have seen the barrel that was on fire? Or, after you got killed by the barrel, should you have just moved on with the rest of the game? I mean, allowing a death to ruin your game. And now, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I used to be quite the rager. I mean, you guys that come out to my streams now, you know that I don't really rage. I quit out of a lot of games, but I call them board quits because, you know, the game's just boring, people aren't moving, but whatever. But back in the day, I was a pretty good rager on this game. And, you know, I used to blame every death on the game itself. Is the game really going downhill that bad, or are we just not even giving it a chance? And by we, I actually don't mean me this time. I had a lot of fun with Black Ops 2, other than a few of those issues I mentioned. I've had a lot of fun going back to Modern Warfare 2, as tough as it can be to, you know, have fun with tubers. But, you know, I've learned to, like kind of in the beginning of this video, get tubed and keep running at it. You know, if it happens a lot, you just back out and find a new lobby. You know, are we really even giving this series a chance anymore? Can Call of Duty even make us happy anymore? And again, by we, I mean most veteran gamers. You know, does it even have a chance? I don't know. I guess it's just another one of those, like I said, pick your brain commentaries. I think sometimes we just need an attitude adjustment. This is a fun series still. You know, everything gets old after a while, but I really think if some people just had an attitude change, they'd really start having fun on Call of Duty again. Anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I made a big mistake right here. I didn't see the guy on my left. I went for these guys at C. I wasn't very happy, but this death was completely my fault. Again, my initial reaction was to make excuses, but that was my fault. I didn't see the guy on the left. I normally just call my nukes right away. I know you guys said you'd like to see some double nukes. I have some, but they're pretty boring, but we'll see what I can do in the future. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Later.